Now, a legal battle between the United States federal government and the state of Texas is heating up. Texas introduced legislation in December which gives authorities the right to detain and potentially deport suspected undocumented migrants. Now, Washington has challenged the law and asked a federal court of appeals to examine whether it's constitutional, effectively putting it on hold for now. But the dispute around it is creating uncertainty along the border with Mexico.
The US-Mexico border, the focal point of Texas's crackdown on immigration. The state recently passed a law giving state authorities the right to arrest and deport migrants suspected of entering the US illegally. But enforcement has been put on hold, as the Biden administration has sued Texas for a breach of federal law. Yet many here support tough measures.
I agree
with that, because as soon as they know that any authority has the right to do so, I think they would stop.
There's
so many people. It's just the way it is. I mean, sometimes it sounds, some people say that they're brutal or they're abusive or whatever, but it's out of control. There's just too many people.
Others are worried and fear they might be targeted unfairly if local and state police can stop and arrest anyone whom they suspect to have entered the US illegally.
As a Hispanic, you never know if they think I'm coming here illegally and then just decide to stop me.
Some are already feeling law enforcement is making their everyday lives harder.
I always get assumed that I'm doing something illegal or I'm doing something wrong. I've walked around downtown area. I've been stopped by Border Patrol. I've been stopped by the police. And it's just me walking down the store to buy something to drink, and I get questioned all the time. So I think it's something that shouldn't be happening.
With nearly 95% of this county's population identifying as Hispanic or Latino, the law could further disrupt their relationship with officers enforcing it. While County Sheriff Tom Schmerber says his deputies will not stop people based on how they look, he does have concerns about the law's impact.
We have National Guard here. They're not from here. They're from Austin, Houston. So they don't know the people. So it might happen thinking, they don't know the people. So they might stop somebody walking downtown. Looks like an immigrant. They're going to stop them. And I'm worried, and I'm hoping that it won't happen.
Schmerber, who is a Democrat running for his fourth term as sheriff, believes the law will deter people from crossing the border illegally. But if he has to deal with those who do, he says his resources would be strained.
I don't have space in my jail. I right now have about 197 inmates, prisoners here, and I only have the capacity of 200. So if we put immigrants here, then I won't have space for the criminals.
One of several practical questions yet to be answered. It's not known how and when the law will be enforced, if ever. Ultimately, it might be the US Supreme Court who decides, and that could be months away. Until then, Texans and immigrants alike will have to live with the uncertainty.